Welcome back to A Better Path Through Grief, a safe space where we explore the intricacies of human experience. Today we embark on a profound journey, one that touches the tender corners of our hearts. Our topic for today, of course, is grief, but with a focus on the delicate dance of avoidance. Before we get into today's discussion, I would like to share my issues with avoidance. After my son died, the pain was so great that I did everything to avoid having to feel it. I even went back to work early, not taking my full bereavement because I could not sit at home alone by myself with nothing to do but think. I still avoid certain situations. I explained in the past episode that I haven't celebrated any holidays on my own since I lost my son. I get anxious when I have to go anywhere near the crash site where my son lost his life. And just a few days ago, I had to do just that because I was working an event right next to the memorial for all the boys. I'm trying to get better at avoidance. Therapy is helping, but it's a long, hard process. Grief is a universal companion in our human journey and often brings us to a crossroads where avoidance becomes a coping mechanism. Recent statistics reveal that a significant number of individuals navigate the journey of grief through avoidance. It's a phenomenon that manifests uniquely for each person, be it steering clear of conversations about loss, avoiding places tied to memories, or attempting to suppress the tidal wave of emotions. To truly understand avoidance and grief, let's unfold real stories that echo the complexities of this emotional landscape. Meet Sarah, a woman who unexpectedly lost her father last year. Instead of confronting the storm of grief, she sought refuge in the coping mechanism of busyness, thinking it would be a shield against the pain. Little did she know, avoidance only delayed the inevitable.
It felt like if I kept moving, the grief wouldn't catch up with me. But it did, slowly seeping into every aspect of my life. It was a wake-up call. I couldn't outrun it forever.
Avoidance can be sneaky, from burying ourselves in work to numbing the ache with distractions. It's like ignoring a leaky faucet. Sure, you don't hear the drip, but the issue is still there, lingering. And avoiding the pain? It messes with your head and even messes with your body's harmony. Sarah's journey is just one thread in the intricate tapestry of grief and avoidance. It's a dance that may seem protective at first, a shield against the overwhelming emotions that grief unfurls. Yet, as Sarah discovered, avoidance can become a tangled web, complicating the healing process. In recognizing avoidance, it's crucial to extend compassion, for it is not a sign of weakness, but a survival instinct. Grief, after all, is an uncharted territory, filled with uncertainty and vulnerability. But what happens when avoidance becomes a roadblock to the path of healing? Research suggests that prolonged avoidance may cast shadows on mental health, affecting not only the individual, but also those surrounding them. It creates a ripple effect, extending far beyond the initial loss. So, how do we find the delicate balance between allowing ourselves to grieve and avoiding emotional overwhelm? One approach is to cultivate a safe space for introspection, a sanctuary for raw emotions to unfold. Whether through journaling, meditation, prayer, or dedicating moments to reflect, acknowledging our pain becomes the cornerstone of healing. Equally significant is the role of community and support. Connecting with others who have weathered similar storms provides a sense of belonging and understanding. It's a reminder that in the tapestry of grief, we are not alone. As we navigate the depths of today's episode, let's ponder on the notion that avoidance in grief is a natural response. However, it's important to recognize when it becomes an obstacle to our healing journey. Let's embrace the complexity of grief, acknowledging that it's okay not to have all the answers and that healing is a gradual, nuanced process. Before we wrap up, let's immerse ourselves in a moment of reflection. Take a breath and remember that in this journey of grief, compassion, and understanding are our greatest allies. Thank you for joining us on this heartfelt exploration of grief. If today's episode resonated with you, share it with someone who might find solace. Until we meet again, may your hearts find peace on this better path through grief.